All right, good morning, everyone. How are you doing this morning? My name is Ambassador Maxwell, National Secretary, APC National Youth and Women Task Force, a platform put in place to complement the effort of our Progressive Party across the nook and cranny of the 36th state of the Federation. This a particular platform that started in year 2018 under the then leadership of the immediate past governor of Edo State and the former chairman of the national chairman of All Progressive Congress (APC), the presence of Comrade Adams Ali Shomale. Uh, APC National Youth Task Force comes in place after the youth body of All Progressive Congress noticed the later inclusions of the youth and women in the decision making of our party. We now decided to put these great structures in place and that we complement the effort of our great parties across the 36 states. Kudos to our national majority leader, the persons of Comrade Adamson, and the national president, the persons of Ambassador Molara Ahmed, uh, the national treasurer, all other national executives across the 36 state of federation. So I welcome you all to this great platform across the Nigeria. As I speak to you, we have our state structures comprising of the state coordinator, the vice, the treasurer, the secretary, organizing secretary, auditor general, welfare secretary, and so many others are stated in the constitutions of APC National Youth and Women Task Force. It's a very beautiful platform. I'm sure that gives you a very good opportunity to remain relevant in terms of grassroots politics across the states of Nigeria, most importantly across the six geopolitical zone in the Federation of Nigeria. So what do we do? The APC National Youth and Women Task Force, what do we stand for? It's a very great platform that train all progressive agents, all the party agents of APC during prior to elections. They train them on how to behave and how to show a very good attitude to avoid unnecessary issues with opposition party, and they also act as alternative polling agent in case we have an APC agent that is willing or indirectly compromising with oppositions to rig our elections in favor of opposition. We are also put in place to carry out the gospels, to propagate the gospels of registering people for PVC, which is the weapons of Nigerian youth and women to make their voice very loud and clear. Many other things that we are put in place that we are known for. What is our vision? Our vision, firstly, is to ensure that every viable Nigerian youth participate in politics of inclusions. Our vision is to ensure that those market women, those artisans, those people out there, the educated, the literate, and the illiterate are given sense of belonging. Our vision is also to make sure that gender equality, there's no segregation, either you're a male or a female. And our inclusion is to let people know that irrespective of age, you can participate in government. So that is why we've brought you this great platform. As I speak to you, we are doing well in so many other states. In the time past, we were in Kogi State to complement the effort of the re-election bid of Governor Yahaya Bello, which was indeed a success. So as it stands, the very, very first thing you have to do to remain or join this prolific, productive, and impactful and promising platform is the fact that you must be very loyal to your party, irrespective of intra-party crisis, irrespective of either the party you or the caucus you belong to did not emerge as the candidate either in the senatorial House of Rep Assembly or gubernatorial presidential. The it's a mandatory for you to support whoever the party presented. It's very, very certain. That is why we've decided to to support the candidacy of Ize Yamo in the last general elections, where some of our viable comrades were shot. But all glory to God, we contributed our quota. And back then, some months later, we were in Ondo to contribute to the re-election bid of our persons of Arakunrin Rotimi Odunayo Akeredolu. We were on ground. We were able to even collect results even before the official announcement. Our comrades were on ground across the 18 local government, from Akure to Federal to Digbo to Okigbo to our local government to Okakoko to Akoko Northeast, Northwest, Ishua Akoko down to Akungba Akoko. We're even in the like of Okitipupa, we are in Odigbo, we are in Esehodo local government. Our people were on ground. They informed us down in the situation room in Akure, where we were able to pinpoint some people trying to compromise, even despite the fact that they are party agents. We were able to contribute our own quota, and we're fully on ground in Ondo State. And all glory to God, the persons of Akiti was re-elected. All the effort, what we did was made possible by the state chief patron of APC Youth Task Force, Youth and Women Task Force in Ondo State, the persons of Chief Oluremi Ajipe from our local government, Emuri, or precisely. And down there, we were also in Kwara State. We have been to so many other states. As I speak to you, our structures are doing well in the Northwest, from Katsina to Kebbi to Kano to Sokoto to Jigawa to Zamfara. As I speak to you, our structures are doing fantabulous in Northeast, from Adamawa to Taraba to Bauchi, to Gombe State, to Yobe, even in Borno. As I speak to you, we are fantabulous and strong in the North Central geopolitical zone, where we have Kwara State down to Kogi State, Borno State, Niger State, Nasarawa, even in Plateau State. As I speak to you, not to mention but a few, we are very strong in the southeast state, from Ebonyi to Abia to Enugu to Imo State to Anambra, even in South State, from Cross River State to Akwa Ibom State to River State to Delta State to Edo State, and finally to Bayelsa State. We are very strong there. And come to talk about the zone which I'm from, the National Secretary, we are very, very superb, very strong. If you get to Ekiti today, from Orun to Emure Ekiti, to Ise Ekiti, to Ijeru Ekiti, to Ikere Ekiti, to Ado Ekiti, to Aramoko Ekiti, to Ikole Ekiti, every nook and cranny of Ekiti, we are very, very strong. We are much, much on ground. Even in Osun State, from Mede to Shogbo to Ikirun to Ikire, we are very, very strong. To Ilesha, to Ijesha, to Ile-Ife, to Osu, to Ipetu, to Moro, back to Olode, to Ifetedo, every nook and cranny of Esauke. We are very strong in Osun State. If you come to Ogun State, talking about Ogun water side, the local government on the water side, to talk about Ijebu Northeast, to talk about Ijebu North, to talk about Ijebu East local government, to talk about Ijebu Ode local government. When you comes to Odogbolu local government, irrespective of is it Modi, is it Lado, we have representative in Okwawa to every axis of Ogun State. Mention any part of Ogun State. You see, our youth task force there, is it Ado-Odota? Is it in Ewekoro? Is it in for local government? Is it in Ilaro? Is it in Ayetoro? Is it in Shagamu? Every axis of Shagamu down to Ogijo. Is it in Remo North? In Ishara, in Ishapade? Our structures are there. Very powerful, highly influential, very productive, highly skillful. They consist of artisans, grassroots politicians, professionals, technocrats. These are structures that are ready to take the force across the nook and cranny of the Federation. Talk about Lagos State, where we have productive, educated, elite, influential, illustrious, meritorious souls as our state structures. And we also have 25 executive, which is we will be inducting across the state of Lagos State very soon. Likewise, in Oyo State, our structures are doing well, and we are not relenting until we take power back to APC in Oyo State. And to talk about Ondo State, we are very much on ground. Very much on ground. Mention any state there. Is any part of Southwest, we are very strong. So that is to say, the 36th state of Nigeria, I have giving you a goodwill message that if you want to remain relevant, if you want to be influential, join APC, National Youth and Women Task Force. Here is Ambassador Maxwell, bring to you greeting from his country home. Thank you very much. I remain my humble self, the National Secretary. Shout out to the State Coordinator in Ogun State, Honorable Ahmed. Shout out to the Osun State Leader, Right Honorable Mrs. Omoware. Shout out to Ondo State, the Hatting Coordinator, Princess Charity. Shout out to Enugu State Coordinator, Boss Ruben. Shout out to Gombe State Coordinator, Right Honorable Abubakar. Shout out to Kwara State Coordinator, Mrs. Dugbe. Shout out to all our state coordinator, ranging from Ekiti, Borno State, Plateau State, Yobe State, and across the 36 state of Federation. I brought you greetings from the National Majority Leader, also greetings from the National President, National Treasurer, National Majority Leader, National Woman President, every structure, National Auditor, National Youth Leader. I respect you, Engineer Leke from Abuja, and also our valuable comrade, the State Coordinator of Delta State, Honorable Ghost Time. Also, the State Coordinator, Honorable Gilbert from Imo State. I greet you all. So stay blessed and see as we take Nigeria by force. Thank you very much. APC National Youth and Women Task Force for progress and continuity.